From that, I want to talk about Rockets Warriors, aka the Nene game.
Why come on? Why do you always gotta? Why you always gotta do? Why do you always gotta do shit like this?
What?
I hate it when you do stuff like that.
What
you start off the game immediately discrediting the team that won the game with some bullshit.
How? Shout out the Warriors, they won the game.
Nene the reason why they lost that game?
I mean, it's a cute. No, look.
Nene the reason.
Listen.
Nene Hilario. Nene Hilario. For all of y'all that don't remember, y'all probably don't even remember when they used to win.
Call the man Hilario.
Y'all don't remember when Nene Hilario.
Top 5 reason.
Y'all don't remember when Nene Hilario.
It's not Nene's fault, but it's Mike D'Antoni's fault. It's not the look. That's not the sole reason they lost. I think one of the main reasons they lost.
If Steph would have missed that 3, you would have been saying, "See,
no, I still would have been like,
I told you he ain't
I still would have been like, why the fuck is the Nene in the game?
Number 2, Kyrie better.
I still would have been like,
Kyrie better.
No, I still would have been like, the Nene's in the game.
Kyrie would have went to the
I was like, why are you putting the Nene in the game? Like, why? Now look, that's not the reason they lost. I think the reason
he actually had a good game.
The reason was
Nene actually had a good game.
No, look,
the reason that some of the
I understand that.
Nene had a great game that game. So
he was cool. He was cool, but in that situation, why did you do that? Any other situation, I don't care. But in that situation, why? To me, the main thing that I saw, 3 things. 2 things first.
I get why you do that because Clint Capella for the game in 27 minutes gave you 6 rebounds, 4 points,
bro,
2 assists, 2 fouls. He was 1 for 2. Nene in 14 minutes gave you 3 of 3, 8 points.
But you gotta go back and play defense though,
bruh.
But you gotta go back and play defense though.
The thing is, Nene's not switchable though, and then they immediately
like you can't call a time out.
That's just obvious, because they were immediately gonna look for the match.
See, but I saw a lot of moments like that where the Rockets were trying to get the switch and the Warriors made the switch and then switch back. Figure that shit out. Like, you got to know from a strategy perspective how to get that done. Also, it's a ton of other guys on now. What happened to the days of guys just going, just going up to a dude and be like, yo, I want him. I'm taking him out the game. PG did that.
Really can't.
PG did that. They staggered like 2 picks. I'm not the defender. I don't know about going through like 2 picks though. Like at some point, like I need somebody to like at least hedge and like recover.
Look. There has to come a day in the NBA where we get a guy like a Tony Allen again, because those breeds end up the Patrick Beverleys of the world.
Yeah, the Marcus Smarts of the world.
The Marcus Smarts of the world, where the game is on the line. I don't give a fuck how many picks are in the way. I'm finna run around these shits and I'm gonna make this tough for you. The fact that Nene got that switch on the floor,
because of his range.
Yeah,
didn't double him. Didn't double him, but also at that point in time, Steph wasn't really playing that good of a game.
It don't matter, G. Come on, G.
Because that's the whole.
I feel you, but guess what? You ain't Mike D'Antoni in that situation. You don't know what was going through his mind.
What's going through his mind is like, I got hard at the free throw line. He shoots 87%. He did miss 1 free throw before.
And Clint Capella wasn't playing good.
Put anybody else in. Look. Even if he misses his free throw, right, you still down 2.
So what? Daniel House is like. Daniel House is that much of a better.
Harden missing the free throw.
Yeah,
Harden missing the free throw.
What do you mean? Why would you anticipate? We all know Harden be choking at the end of the game. That's why you anticipate the miss.
Like, if he missed that, you gotta live with it.
If you're gonna make a whole substitution like that based off of a free throw,
if he missed that free throw, you gotta live with it. No, you make the smart in-game adjustment.
Smart in-game adjustment. Smart in-game adjustment.
Not having Nene in the game at all.
No, bro.
Because you gotta come back down and play defense.
You gonna question that forever, but if you look at everybody else that was on the floor for the game, Chris Paul 17 points.
He wasn't good.
James Harden 35.
He was fine.
Eric Gordon, who was great, 27. Daniel House 3.
He got to be better.
Nene 8. Shump 3. Gerald Green 3. PJ Tucker 0. Clint Capella 4. What more? Like literally.
None of this They only have 4 points.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He would have played at that point in time.
That has nothing to do with putting him in a situation where Steph could cook him.
Real quick.
That's terrible.
I do want to say this.
Look,
I don't think.
You asking him to make an impossible choice.
It's not really an impossible choice.
It is an impossible choice.
Like, why did you do this?
I'm not putting Gerald Green. I'm not trusting Shump to come in the game.
That's not the reason they lost.
That's also why I say you doing that is
not the reason they lost.
No,
it's not the reason they lost, bro.
That's one little coaching move. It's like one chess move. You talking to me that lost you the whole round. Nah, stop.
I didn't say that lost the whole game. Again, it goes back to like even when the Pop to fucking sub Tim Duncan out and they get the rebound. Is that the reason you lost the game? No, but did it help you lose the game? Yes. One thing I do want to say is this, right? Okay, the Warriors had 20 turnovers. You only got 10 points off those turnovers. You can't do that. That's something that, like, yo, if they turn the ball over like that, you got to give me at least 20 points off these turnovers.
I'm putting the blame as good as Harden is the way he does the back game. I gotta blame Harden.
9 for 28.
Chris Paul is
I gotta blame Harden.
You talk shit about Giannis. You talk shit about Giannis and Harden went 9 for 28.
That's Harden.
Bro, you gotta make a better decision. You gotta make better decisions.
My thing is this.
Way better
make better decisions, man.
My thing is
You know how many possessions you're wasting?
He didn't have
You know how many possessions he
only
wasted?
had 6 assists. That's how I know he didn't
My thing
take
is
care of the
this,
ball.
Chris Paul. Chris Paul, you can't be out here. What was it with 6 turnovers?
Hashtag
Chris Paul.
But he did make some vital like offensive stretches
I feel
for
you,
the run.
but I feel you. But he missed, I think, 3 free throws, and then for me, it's the turnovers. Like when I look at Chris Paul, you not supposed to have more turnovers than Harden ever. You are the point guard. That's what you supposed to be.
Yeah.
For your career, you average like 2.2 turnovers.
I can take some blame.
I'm getting you out here to offset this man. I know Harden gonna wild out sometimes. That's what he here for. It works sometimes. It don't work sometimes. You cannot be out here giving me 6 turnovers.
Yeah, your best player can't go 9-28 though.
It was 5 turnovers.
I don't think.
I feel you.
I don't think.
And
that,
Harden had 4. So I mean, come on.
You can't be out here with more turnovers than Harden. I'm getting you to offset this man.
I'm sorry.
I'm getting you to offset this man.
Chris Paul had a very efficient game.
No.
5 and 9 from the field.
No,
3
I'm not gonna let you do this.
line. Yes, I'm
not gonna let you do this.
I'm not gonna let you blame this on Chris Paul and James Harden is the guy that might win back-to-back MVP. The back-to-back MVP got to go out
there. Possessions that is just wasted.
That's a Harden game.
They lost that by like 5 points. You know
that's a Harden game.
You gotta pull it out, bro. You gotta make better decisions
from 3.
That's
Harden
cool.
gotta make better decisions,
and
bro.
it's not even just the decision making. You gotta make better decisions, dog.
Sometimes you gotta be a better decision maker if you Harden.
Inside voices.
He got to the line 12 times.
You can't waste that many possessions. You can't waste that many possessions.
That's a normal Harden game.
You can't.
You
can't waste that many possessions.
Honestly, I did not have an issue with now look, I will say the play at the end, which some people like it's a foul, some people thought it wasn't a foul. I thought that play was not a foul. The Draymond.
Yeah, it wasn't a
that
foul.
wasn't a foul.
It wasn't.
That wasn't a foul. Now some of the shit that Klay Thompson did.
Clay was
a foul.
Clay was
that was a foul. Trying to fucking take this man's ankles off his body. That was a foul. But the stuff at the end of the game, I didn't think that was a foul. I actually thought that Harden made the mistake of like trying to remember the play before. He drives to the lane, drives hard, makes the layup.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the foul if you drive hard like that. If the man would have concentrated more on making the shot, he might have actually made the shot because he did push off, get room. You elevated, you had a decent look at it.
Yeah.
And also, you don't even need to shoot a 3 in that scenario. You can go get a 2. I think at that point it was like 27 seconds left on the clock.
Making bad decisions after bad decisions. I don't know. I
don't think it was bad decision after bad decision.
You gotta value your possessions more. You can't just be throwing away possessions like that. What is that? 9 for 28. What is that? 19 possessions where you just jacked up some nonsense. And
you know what I also noticed?
That's just waste in a 5-point game.
The MVP is averaging 27.8 points per game in the playoffs. And
what, like 30%?
Yeah, it's like 36% shooting. Top play good defense on him.
Look at some Donovan Mitchell type shit.
And if
they were building brick houses.
I mean, hey,
fucking bricking, dog.
If we looking at it,
like get a better shot, man.
I told y'all.
You don't have to shoot that fucking step back every time down, bro.
Now, what'd you say? You said Houston was gonna win the series and what?
6. I'm changing my opinion.
Okay.
I'm changing my opinion because
Harden is at 29 now, but still 7 points less, and he's shooting 36.4% from the field goal range and 32.9% from the.
As long as he gets, as long as Harden gets to the line 12 times,
he hasn't played better than Russ to me in his playoffs.
You're wild.
That's the reason why.
He played better.
You're wild. Stop that.
Russ was shooting the same thing, like averaging like 20, like 25, 24. He was averaging like less than that.
Yeah, but
he was shooting the same.
Yeah, but he was damn near giving. Yeah, but he was giving you 10 assists a game and 9 rebounds a game.
Come on,
I'm a big Harden guy, but he got to make better decisions.
No matchup Harden has had. Even today, Klay didn't outplay Harden. Russ got completely outplayed by Dame Lillard. Completely out. Harden has not yet got outplayed by his matchup. Period.
His matchup.
And today, I don't think
is his matchup Klay. Or what's his?
And actually, hold on, wait. In this game, I thought I think KD was better than I think Draymond was better. Behind that, it was Harden. Well, no, easy.
You think Draymond was better than Harden?
No. Yeah. Today, Draymond was.
Nah.
Draymond's been the second best player in the Warriors all playoffs.
Draymond was the
second best player in the Warriors all playoffs.
This is the best Draymond has looked
since 2016. Draymond still can't hit a 3.
He's the best he looked since 2016.
But the thing is, Draymond
look at.
Bro, he got a couple wide open layers because everybody
focused on 30.
The man hit a turnaround fadeaway in the post today.
If everybody's trapping 30 on the pick and roll, I hope he is doing all that stuff he's doing.
He did that turnaround fadeaway.
I don't know what that was.
Hit a turnaround fadeaway.
admitted that. He admitted that. That was
but
cold.
that's what you need. Yeah, but
that's what you need.
Yeah, but you saying them trapping on the pick and roll. You hope he do that. Like that's what he's supposed to do.
That's what I'm saying.
Like he kind of just. I'm saying.
No. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is when he doesn't play good and he doesn't have good games, and we talk about how trash Draymond is being. When he plays good, when they trapping on the pick and roll, everybody's like, "Oh, well, I mean, Draymond's playing good." It's like, well, that's what you need him to do. He was an all-star. Like that's you need him to play. You need him every game if you the Warriors to give you 14, 9, and 9, and not 8, 5, and 7. Like I want him to when he plays this way, they are unbeatable.
Yeah, I agree.
So he has to continue to play this way. When he plays this way, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson can struggle because
KD gonna get his 40. Because KD gonna get his 40 on 60%.
I mean, yeah, but somebody got to guard somebody.
Well, no, 44% in game 1, but
he didn't do that today. Like that.
He still got his. He still went crazy. He still carried it.
He still went crazy. I actually talked to Kevin Durant after he dropped 50. Asked him the first question. That man said, I asked him whether it's the best offensive game that he's ever had. He said he don't know because he felt like he missed some shots.
That's a KD.
Okay, he said the same thing today.
It's like what? Yeah, but I mean today he put up 35. Yeah. He put up 50 the other day. He put up 38 and a half.
Okay, so real quick, because I do want to.
That man was going crazy.
I do want to ask you guys this because again it's very very early. But is this the best playoffs Kevin Durant has had so far? It's early.
No, it's early. It's looking like it could be. It's early so far.
It's early.
Why can't it be?
Man, like you want to see the numbers?
Like he's been averaging like 40 ever since he came out and had the little.
They could very well lose this round. Then what? It's the best playoffs they ever had.
Again,
I don't think they're gonna lose.
I mean, I'm talking about as of now. As of now.
Why we always gotta do as of now? Let the man finish the playoffs.
We can discuss it now.
No, it's called the playoffs for a reason. We act like this man ain't played in Oklahoma City before.
Look, man.
But I mean,
yeah.
It's 41 a game ever since, like, for a minute now.
Ever since Pavy pissed him off. Ever since Pavy asked, did he have a point to prove? Pavy asked Kevin Durant, did he have a point to prove? That man been mad ever since. That man been in his feelings.
I can't remember every single Kevin Durant playoff game or playoff run. Like, I can't remember all of them. The man been in the playoffs like damn near a decade at this point. I can't remember all of them. But especially since he came to Golden State. There was never, hold on, let me talk. There was never a point in time in which I looked like Kevin Durant, like, oh shit, you are hands down the best player in the world.
That's wild as
right
fuck.
Now, he hands down looks like the best player in the world.
In the finals, look like that.
In the finals, in the last 2 years,
if your question's about the
playoff stretch, I'm not sure. In the playoff stretches, he was like that anyway.
He hands down.
I love Steph Curry, but I'm sorry, Kevin Durant. I've been saying for pretty much 3 years that Steph Curry is still the best player on the team. No, I wasn't. I had my reasons. No, wait a minute. No, I wasn't. I had my reasons. But defenses adjust, teams adjust. And when they double Steph Curry all day long, there's nothing he can do to be effective. He's not that big.
KD be getting his one-on-one.
Yes, he gets his one-on-one. He's 7 feet tall. I saw the man in person, literally. I'm standing right behind the man in Ramona Shelburne, like 5 feet tall. I look up this man, Kevin Durant. I'm still looking up like, God damn, KD, you're not 6'9". I got a homie that's 6'7". That man is not 6'9". That man is tall as hell. Of course, can't nobody stop him. When Daniel House was guarding the man, Daniel House in his defensive crouch, KD's standing. It's not even that. KD's standing in an offensive in a post. His shoulder is taller than Daniel House's whole body. Different. He's a tall dude. Like there's nothing you can do to defend that height.
We need him
so
to lead the
Kevin
Warriors.
Durant is the best player on the Warriors.
We need him to lead the Warriors.
Right now.
We need him to lead the Warriors.
Right now.
He's the best player in the world right now. LeBron James definitely isn't. I gotta give Kevin Durant his credit. What?
Where did they shots at this guy like that?
I'm saying, the man was saying he got his last podcast. The man was saying he got his last podcast.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
So you went to say Giannis last?
No, wait a minute. I was actually about to mention Giannis. I was about to say LeBron isn't.
Why would you say that?
And I still think Giannis is.
No.
I still think Giannis
is nowhere near.